Welcome to my first video tutorial, so I'll quickly explain a way to fake an SSS in Photoshop. Now, this is not doable for all SSS applications, but it's definitely a decent way of making a fast feeling of a deeper core inside of an object. So first things first, open a render in Photoshop. I've just made one of a basic scene involving a statue and a sphere. What you do is you select the lasso tool and select the object or part you want the SSS feeling to be. The cutout does not have to be exact. I'll show you why in a minute. When you're done selecting it, you copy that part to a new layer on top of the original one. I'm going to select Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur. The amount of pixels you blur is completely up to you and the size of your render. It will have an effect on the SSS shader, and depending on what kind of deep core effect you want. You can adapt the amount of blurring pixels. I'll go with 10 for this one. In the copied part layer, the way you blend the top one on the original one is what will basically create the SSS feeling. Next thing you'll want to do is take the eraser and get rid of the glaring edges. Once this is done, it's time to actually make the SSS feeling. In hue saturation settings, the three parameters are the keys to unlocking the SSS. You can play around with the opacity of the layer to increase or decrease the effect of the SSS. What's also very handy is the level settings. In here you can do the final tweaking of the SSS. Here is an example of another one I've made. Now, just using the hue saturation settings actually allows me to, in this case, determine the color of the SSS, the strength of the SSS, basically every feature you can imagine with an SSS. You can do this in here.